Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, guys. If you're watching live on Twitch, I hope you are enjoying yourself. And if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. So now we're moving on to explore a deck that has recently been doing well. I believe a version of this one seniors in one seniors in Sheffield, and then a Canadian player, which I forgot the name right now, used it to get top 32 at Mexico City Regionals. So pretty interesting deck focused on, and let me turn off the chat so that we can see the deck list fully. Based on Dawnwings and Garbodor. So we have Dawnwings GX, 180 HP and Ultra Beast, with its ability Invasion, where you once during your turn before you attack, you can promote Dawnwings with its ability, and then Dark Flash deals 120, and then Moon's Eclipse deals 190 if you are losing, and you get immunity during your next turn from every possible combination of attacks. The Dark type weakness is really bad for this. The deck as a whole just crumbles against Zorg. It doesn't even have Parallel CD to try and limit it that way. However, its main focus is dealing with Buzzwole and potentially Malamar, of course. So we also have the Baby Dawnwings promo, 130 HP, Ultra Beast as well. Its attack Gulfstream deals 20 damage, and then if it's the beginning of the game, you can force your opponent to play around it by not damaging it, because any damage means Gulfstream deals even more damage. And finally, Sword of Dawn deals 130 damage, and you discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Probably the worst attack in this deck as a whole, but it's here as a 1 prize attacker, and it's Gulfstream attack for the most part. We do have one Lunala Prism. Lunala Prism allows us to recharge with Full Moon Star. It allows us to power up the Dawnwings attackers. It powers up itself. With its Ice Storm attack, it deals 20 damage for all the energy that you have in play. And it has fighting resistance. It's a non-GX with 160 HP, so it's actually a pretty viable attacker. Finally, we have the 4-2-2 Garbodor line. We have 2 Garbotoxin, which shuts off abilities. It shuts off your own Invasion and your own Wonder Attack from Tablele, but that's completely fine because you're not relying on them to actually deal damage. And we also have Trash Avalanche in order to have a very powerful attacker and have a soft item lock on our opponent's side of the field. 2 Tablele for draw support, and then finally we have Hola Poseidon, muchas gracias por estar aquí. Can you please explain why there is ability lock when NECROZMA has the Invasion? I mean, you don't rely on the Invasion. Like, Invasion is a nice ability, but you also have 4 float stones, so you're not relying on Invasion. You don't need Invasion because you don't have Malamar to power up on the bench and then promote. So Invasion is an ability that you have, but it's not one you rely on. Supporters wise, we have 4 Guzma and 4 N, along with triple Cynthia, triple Sycamore, and the 1 Bridget in order to aid in our setup. 10 total draw supporters, which is really nice. Then we have 4 Max Elixir, 4 Mysterious Treasure, the 1 Ultra Ball, so we're focusing more on Mysterious Treasure because we do have purely Psychic type attackers. And then we have 4 Recovery, 1 Stretcher, 1 Super Rod, and the 1 Field Blower to add to the item count by removing Float Stones or Tool Cards, and also have some sort of way to combat Parallel CD. We have 9 total tool cards, which help in making our attackers hit more damage or have more HP and be more resilient, or simply shut off abilities by being attached to Garbodor. 4 Float Stones, 3 Fighting Fury Belts, and 2 Choice Bands, and finally 10 basic Psychic Energy round out the deck. So this is a very spicy deck. This is a deck that says, I hope I don't play Zorg, because otherwise I'll just, if they flip over Sarua, I'll sign the match slip and move on. But if I'm playing Buzzwole, I will probably destroy it. So we'll see. We'll see if that actually holds true for the most part. Yeah. Would Gyarados bodybuilding dumbbells be OP if Kuzma or Lysander didn't exist? Gyarados GX, you mean, Burrito Boy? Maybe. Yeah, without Guzma or Lysander, it would definitely be OP. It would definitely be OP. Okay. So hopefully this is not Quad Hoopa. Hopefully this is not a Quad Hoopa deck. Otherwise it's gonna be an annoying match to play with, but that's okay. I made a small mistake with the M&M's command. What do you mean, Jedi? What's the mistake? Yeah, fed Tablemon some M&M's. He's back to full health now. What's the what's the mistake? I purposely took out the and symbol because I feel like that would make it unnecessarily complicated to type. I don't see any spelling mistake. Perhaps there's an apostrophe after M&M and between the M and the S. Okay, probably should have started the baby Dawnwings actually. We'll see. I have no idea what I'm up against. What? Passimian, okay. So I should have started the Dawnwings, but this is fine. What is ranked Pokemon TCG online? It's when you grind the ladder. It's when you grind the ladder. In the Nightbot, you see how the first thing it says is the actual command. M&M's. Okay, so I can change that. I mean, the command still works. So the command still works. I mean, I know that was a command. I purposely changed it, Jedi. It was not like a mistake. I purposely changed that to make it easier. Yeah, I purposely changed it to make it easier to type. Because if you have to type M and then do the shift and the and then M again and then S and like with the exclamation point, it just felt unnecessarily difficult, you know? I'll get rid of the Brooklet and the Choice Band. I'll definitely power up the bench. I don't need to set up Trash Challenge if I don't want. I mean, Garbotoxin if I don't want to. It's not really necessary. We do hit an Elixir, so we might be able to attack next turn. Yeah, sure, I'll play it. And it hits, which is awesome because we had 1 energy in play and 2 already in our hand. So I'll just pass for now, and then hopefully we can take down the Mew next turn. Paulie, do you think that Pokemon is accelerating the power creep too quickly? I feel like they've gotten into a cycle where they release a busted deck, then release a new deck to beat the first one, then that gets too strong. Possibly, Sinister James, but it's like there's no going back, right? There's no way to phase it back down because otherwise all the new cards would be really bad until rotation, but that would take like a year for it to happen. So there is a very clear power creep. But it is what it is, you know, it's the cards that we have that we can use. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it, Jedi. Now I get what you're saying. Hola, Noe. Trash Challenge is garbage. Indeed. Jin, thank you so much. Yeah, no worries. Feel free to do so. And thank you for staying up so late. Hope it was enjoyable for you. Okay, so it might be worth it to Guzma knock out this Passimian. Can't believe we're playing against Passimian though. That's a really good matchup for this, of course. We have so much HP, we have resistance, we have one-shots every single turn. And then if my opponent plays item cards, then we also have Trash Challenge. Oh, the chat box. Yep, sorry about that. The chat box is back. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate you guys reminding me about that. I mean, Sudowoodo is generally not scary. Do I even want to Guzma though? Yeah, to make it more complicated. I guess to make it more complicated for my opponent. It is 9 p.m. in Britain. Well, thank you so much for being here, Burrito Boy. I didn't think you were from Britain. So, for those of you who know, how did the match with Argentina finish? Did they qualify or not? Did they qualify? Can someone tell me if Argentina went through? And KO. You feel like they haven't learned their lesson yet. That could be true. I mean, but like, what would be the alternative? Like, how would you? Wouldn't it be good to release a deck that breaks the triangle? Now it becomes a square, I guess, or something. Argentina made it through. Darn. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Not darn. I like Argentina. It's just it would have been. I'm always rooting for the underdog, so it would have been interesting to see such a strong team not make it through, right? Well, strong team because they have Messi, right? Yeah, it's crazy how the finalists. Welcome back, when I was just asking about the soccer games. Okay, my opponent plays N, which is very nice. He's also decided to not bench the other Passimian, which is completely okay. He dark flashes, that's fine. Only 2 item cards, which is actually pretty strong. If you field blowers, that's also completely fine. I definitely want to knock this guy out though. Do I want to Cynthia? Yes, I want to Cynthia. Who are you rooting for to win it all? Of course, Mexico. Of course I'm rooting for Mexico. Realistically, Portugal. I would like for Cristiano Ronaldo to win a World Cup. Because by the next one comes around, he'll be too old, I feel. And not too old to participate, but just way past his prime. So yeah, I'm hoping Portugal takes it. Unless Mexico ends up having a real chance. Yeah. Unless Mexico actually has a real shot. Okay. Rescue Stretcher gets back the Passimian. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 item cards, so we're 1 energy away from knocking out with Trash Avalanche. I might have to focus on Trash Avalanche, honestly. I might not have time enough to power up another Dunwings. Yeah, the B string example is a very good example. Yeah, the B string example is a very good example, Sinister James. I mean, I hope some logic goes into testing that, and maybe 3 prizes would have been too weak, and maybe it would have been a useless card. We really don't know, right? We really don't know. You hope Argentina makes a deep run since it's Messi's last cup. I really don't like Messi. I actually do not like Messi. Okay, my opponent chose not to knock me out. For whatever reason. Choice bands are pretty useless in this scenario. I think I just Sycamore here. I don't care about ending my opponent. And then, oof. Okay, so here's the thing. I can attach to this guy to leave it open to start attacking, but I feel like I should get this guy ready because I need an immediate response. This guy is going down 100%. That guy is going down 100%. So I'll set up another Garb. I really don't mind not stopping Octillery at this point. I really don't mind it. I'd rather just have the attackers. Yeah, I'd rather just have the attackers at this point. So KO the Mew, very nice. Are there lots of Pokemon tournaments in Mexico? No, very, very few. Like, we had 4 big events, 3 special events, and a regional, and they all happened within the same month. So the rest of the season, we only had cups, and that was very discouraging for a lot of people. That was actually very discouraging for a lot of people. Okay, so I lose the Dunwings here, which is not great. How much damage does he deal? 10 plus 30 if you're an evolution. So he shouldn't be able to knock out the Dawn Wings. So here's where I say, why didn't I attach the energy there? 2 float stones. If I promote this and I don't find out, well, all I need is an energy, I guess, to retreat it. But that would be a waste. So do I just give up on a prize card? I guess. Yes, Burrito Boy. I go to the United States. I went all season. I went to almost all the regionals. That's why I have so many championship points, which I need to update, by the way. I do need to update that. Okay, so he's gonna Guzma the Garb. Okay, so that was not ideal. Not ideal, but not the end of the world here. I guess I wouldn't mind setting up Garbotoxin now. I guess I wouldn't mind setting up Garbotoxin this turn. What are you actually at? I am at 1,575 championship points. Okay, the Lunala Prism, it's gonna be a bit too slow for us. I'm gonna put this back and then this too. I should have one less Trubbish, which I can dedicate to that trash challenge. And then I will set up this guy, and then I need an energy, right? I need an energy. I also have only played 1 elixir, so I wouldn't mind finding energy and elixir. And oh, you're kidding. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. I whiffed the energy after I put 2 of them back. Okay. Not much you can do there. Generally not much you can do there. 1 energy in play. 2 in the discard. So I have a potential 7 energy left in my 17 card deck. And there's the Guzma. Okay. We're gonna replace the Garb immediately though, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, it would take a deep NAIC run to finish at 2,000 championship points. But yeah, it does look pretty cool. I agree, it does look pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna replace the Garb. I need 1 energy. If I hit 1 energy off of this N, I probably immediately win. If I don't hit it, I probably lose. So is the chances of N, are the chances of N good enough? I don't think so. I think I need the energy, and even if he recovers, then hopefully I can end next turn. Okay, this is what we were kind of looking for. Yeah, the elixir hits obviously because my deck is completely full of energy. And I'm just thinning right there. So we'll trash a launch, no abilities for my opponent, hopefully. And yeah, I should have my day 2 invite for Worlds. There's no mathematically possible scenario for me to go down to 9th. What I wanted to secure is making sure that no scenario at NAIC put me at 5th. Because that would have meant I lose out on the travel award for the European International next season. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to secure because I grinded so hard this season. Next season I won't be going as hard as I went this season. So I'm gonna try and make 1 big tournament per month. That's gonna be the goal. 1 big tournament per month. That's gonna be the goal. Thank you. Thank you for the congrats. Okay, does he have Guzma? No, okay, he doesn't have Guzma. Good. If he had Guzma, he would have won the game. He had Counter Catcher though. I think that deck 100% needs to run for Guzmas. So he retreats, takes a knockout here, and then we attach, end him down to 1, and then hopefully we win. And Doshio, thank you so much for choosing to use your Twitch Prime subscription with us. Or with me rather. Thank you so much and welcome. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the subscriber badge you get. I hope you enjoy that. And I hope you get to enjoy the emotes and whatnot. Okay, so I'll do this. This deck does not play B-String, Joe bro. This deck does not play B-String. Okay, so we have the perfect hand to win next turn. My opponent is down to 1 card. He literally has 0 attackers. He literally has 0 threats. I could even Moon's Eclipse. I think I'm even gonna Moon's Eclipse just to be 100% safe. And then I have the exact cards to just... If he Guzma's my Lele, I have the energy to retreat. Or I just Guzma back out. There's no way he can win this one. Right? Absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. I'm gonna record it as a win, even though it hasn't finished yet. I'm gonna record it as a win. There we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, so have a win streak of 5. Let's keep that going. Let's face off against another Buzz. And the Black Monkey, thanks so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. The deck ran decently. Even though we whiffed a big turn, the deck still ran pretty decently, honestly. The deck still worked out pretty nicely. Okay, taking a while to find an opponent right there. I will take heads, please. I will not go first. That's okay. We seem to be up against Ultra Necrozma based on the sleeves. I know, like, people do like to match the sleeves to the... They like to match the sleeves to the deck they're playing, right? And there's B-String, there's Brooklet Hill, and there's Beast Energy, so never mind. We're up against Buzz. You know, we're up against Buzz. Not... Oh, we have a chance to attack on turn 1. That's crazy. We actually have a chance to attack on turn 1. With regular Necrozma, Buzzle, and Lucario running around, what do you think of Espeon Garbodor right now? And thank you so much for the kind words to many icons. Thank you so much for watching my content. Espeon Garbodor right now, I don't think it's solid because regular Necrozma is running around, but it always runs around with a Dunwings. And Dunwings is a Psychic type attacker that's not weak to Psychic. Espeon just seems very underwhelming when compared to the other Psychic type attackers or partners for Garbodor. Like even Dunwings or something like Buzzle. So like at this point, just being Psychic type is not necessarily enough to win you those games, you know? And after rotation, I think it's too... Oh no, the end. I generally think it's way too early to tell you like what's gonna be possibly good or bad after rotation. There's a brand new set that we have no idea what it's gonna look like. Like, I guess we do because of the Japanese spoilers, but just we don't have that much information on it, and we have information on what happened in their metagame, but we also don't know for certain what the whole metagame looked like. They have a different format, so it's difficult to say. Yeah, that's the issue. It's difficult to say. Oh my gosh, this is such a bad hand. This is such a bad hand. We'll probably lose the Trubbish here. I assume we lose the Trubbish here. So might as well keep the Dunwings clean. You're interested to see these ultra fast decks, energy acceleration decks post rotation. I don't think Lapras is insane. I think Lapras is actually pretty underwhelming when compared to the other decks. Yeah, Lapras definitely loses too much, as Bob says. I don't know. The new rotation is really hard to know because we don't even know what the supporter lineup is gonna look like. Like, it's been years and years where we haven't been in a format without N or without Sycamore, so it's generally impossible to tell you what the deck engines are gonna look like, and therefore what's gonna be viable because of the deck engines. It's generally impossible to say at this point. It's way too early to tell. Okay, so my opponent committing that second energy right there. Not bad. He's also playing a decent amount of item cards. Okay, so the plan might be to, we lose the Trubbish here. We promote the Dawnwings. We rescue Stretcher back the Trubbish and we attach to the Dawnwings. And then next turn, we might have to retreat into Dawnwings and take a knockout with Trash Avalanche. Because my opponent is just going crazy with the item cards. Absolutely crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's not too crazy, I guess, but it's enough. Yeah. You're going back to Oracle Delcatty, Zoroark, Mallow. That's pretty fair. That's very viable for sure. Are Fridays viewer matches standard or expanded? They're more for fun. Yeah, they're more about non-meta decks actually. And okay, so our hand is just full of energy, which is not ideal. I might actually have to attack with this guy. And I'll pass. Hello Alex, thanks so much for being here. We're gonna be meeting up in 40 minutes, more or less. But thank you so much for hanging out in the stream. I hope you're doing well. Someone hyped up on Macargo. Macargo is gonna be pretty cool. Macargo is gonna be pretty cool. Mostly in expanded though, probably. Mostly in expanded. Okay, my opponent just commits the triple strong. I feel like that's way too much. That is way too much. That's 180. Did he have a chance to knock me out with double heads? No, even with double heads he didn't have a chance. Okay. Ooh, we top deck this guy. That's pretty nice. So I'm definitely gonna Cynthia here. I don't want to lose the energy. I would love another Garb though. Another Trubbish, I mean. Which will become another Garb. Keeping seeking. He's due time. Okay, so the Dawnwings or the Lele? I feel like the Lele. The second Dawnwings could be useful because I do still have 3 elixirs, 1 in the prizes, which we can actually get here. So let's, I mean, I could Moon's Eclipse. Ooh, Moon's Eclipse actually sounds very nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Moon's Eclipse. We get rid of so many resources in those 3 strongs. It feels like a big overcommitment for my opponent. And if he could mess around this, then so be it. It's completely fine. I actually, a play here might be to put back the Lele, Mysterious Treasure for it, and knock out the Artillery. That might actually be a play. And Drakes, welcome. Roseanne's research seriously needs a reprint. Yeah, Roseanne's research would actually be pretty nice. It actually would be pretty nice. I thought we were gonna get back Steven's advice, honestly. I really thought we were gonna get Steven's advice back. I actually thought we were gonna get that. Okay, spreading the energy now, which makes sense, but thanks to a Fighting Fury Belt, my opponent actually doesn't get a one-shot, right? I have 50 more HP, he's dealing 60 damage, minus 20, that's 40. He needs a Choice Band to knock me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's gonna be 7, hopefully. I feel like if I knock out this Artillery, I should be pretty good. Because it also has the Floatstone, so his plan may be to knock me out here and then Jet Punch. Ooh, he goes for a Sycamore. Okay, that's a misplay by my opponent. You don't need to retreat before playing the Sycamore. Nothing forces you to do that. Maybe now, if he didn't get the choice band, he doesn't want to do that. I don't know. Oh, and he couldn't knock me out because of Moon's Eclipse. I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that. Okay, I think... Yeah, I should not have discarded the Lele. It's fine though. It's fine, guys. This way there's no pressure for me to set up Garbotoxin because he won't have Octillery anyways. So I'm gonna Kuzma this guy, and then next turn Sycamore, and then probably my last turn it becomes N plus hit for a knockout. Knocking out, there was merit to knocking out Diancie in order to actually have a shot at Dawnwing surviving, but it's fine. It's fine. How does this deck do against Zoark? It just completely folds. They flip over as Arua and you just sign the match slip and walk away. You don't see the Electro GXC Popodas deck? Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be the play for Worlds, but it's definitely a very cool deck to see. Okay, so we see an energy committed to the baby. I feel like having taken out Octillery is gonna be huge here. He Brooklyn heals for nothing, so no replacement Octillery coming out, which is great. As long as we can Sycamore into an end, we should be good. Just go for the Sledgehammer, that's completely fine. We're gonna retaliate with Trash Lunch. And we got a Cynthia, which we need an energy, so... Okay, so there's the energy. I can also hit this, which is great. I also hit this. I also hit... yeah, this. And I feel like I just get rid of this. I set up Garbotoxin and then I have the N. The issue... I mean, my opponent will need double head flip here. The issue is I'm going to need another energy to follow this up with this guy. Yeah, that's going to be the bigger issue here. There's the energy potentially. I did choose to shut off ability so that my opponent would need double head slips rather than just one. You wonder if Silvally will see more play? Maybe. But yeah, Buzzle is just so strong. And hello, Manchas. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, my opponent has a huge hand. An absolutely insane hand. Okay, so commits the basic energy. That's fine. Commits the basic energy and that's perfectly fine. He needs double head slips. Otherwise, he doesn't even knock me out. And even if he gets them, all I need is one energy, which I'm hoping the elixir can get me. Yeah, there's orange Tablemon. There's orange Tablemon, there's blue Tablemon, and there's a Tablemon that you haven't seen yet. Hello, Alexis, thank you so much for being here. There's a Tablemon that you haven't seen yet. And Manchas, thank you so much for the bits. Very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Always coming through. How have you been? How have you been? We miss you at the regional. You're waiting for the end reprint. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they reprinted it. I thought because they included Team Rocket in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games. Okay, my point is still here. I thought because they included those Pokemon in the Ultra Sun and Ultra, I mean that team, Team Rocket in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games. I thought we were going to get Team Rocket Sadmin back instead of N. I genuinely thought that was what's going to happen, but turns out I was not correct. There should be a shiny Tablemon. I mean, technically the blue Tablemon, the orange Tablemon, and the next Tablemon that you guys haven't seen are like shiny versions of Tablemon. And wow, my opponent actually chose to Guzma. That feels strictly worse. Okay, how many item cards has he played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I can take this guy down. Now I don't need the N, I don't think. I just need this. If this elixir hits, I win the game. And I just won the game. You have indeed captured Tablemon, Jedi. Are you going to be traveling to Europe for any of the early season regionals? Curtis, no. If I travel to Europe, then my next trip to Europe will be the European International. I'm not gonna be going to the early regionals. Like, my next tournament is NAIC, then it's Worlds, and then probably Philadelphia Regionals, and then I haven't looked much beyond that. Yeah, I generally haven't looked much beyond that. Okay, so my opponent goes for the swing around, gets old tails, so doesn't even knock out the trash avalanche, and then we're gonna deal a bajillion damage to this poor Buzzwole. So yeah, this deck is designed to beat that deck, and it does it pretty well. Yeah, it does it pretty well. So yeah, my next European trip will be the European International. That will be my next European trip. I don't think... I mean, you never know, right? If I win Worlds, I might go crazy and I will go to every regional. But... unless that happens, I probably won't be going to Europe until the European International. I would love to, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind going to more regionals, but I would rather go to the Swedish regional rather than another one in England. Never forget when Pablo murdered a Mori. When did I do that, Jedi? When did I ever do that? That doesn't sound like something I would do. Okay, we're not going first, so I'm gonna play these guys down. I'll hold on to this Dunwings. I have no idea what I'm up against. The Mew immediately means Zork. So I should not have benched this guy. Oopsies. The Mew immediately means Zork. Zork Miss Magius. Okay. Zork Miss Magius for whatever reason. Confuse Ray. Okay, I feel like this is my only play here. I mean, like I said, if your opponent flips over Zorua, you just sign the mass flip and go away. And walk away. Okay, we got the heads flip, but my opponent got the float zone. So never mind. Oh my gosh, Timer Ball, please flip double tails. Okay, he got average. So he just played a strictly worse Evo Soda. He just played a strictly worse Evo Soda. Choice Band Lele. Is he gonna Mallow to guarantee, or is he gonna... Yep. So there's a chance my opponent whiffs here. There is a chance my opponent whiffs. There's a second Zork. If he whiffs, we're still done for. If he doesn't whiff, we're still done for. We see Miss Magius, Chaos Will. You can't play Tool, Special Energy, or Stadium cards. And Dark Arts. This attack does 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. Very interesting. The Atlantic. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Ooh, attaches a counter energy. Interesting. And decides to leave it active despite the fact that he already saw me take away the Rainbow energy. Just one item card. I can make it 3, however. I can and will make it 3. And then the energy is not going to be as important as more Garbs. So I'm just going to do this. If I could have set up Garbotoxin, I feel like we would have had a chance. Do you want the Timer Ball command? Yeah, sure, Jedi. Thank you so much. And Manchas, thank you so much for the extra 50 bits. I guess you really wanted that second place. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so only one card in my hand, so I shouldn't be scared. And Curtis, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to the stream. Look at the glass. It's so full. It's actually so full. Miss Maggie sounds like a terrible stall card for a deck. Yeah. It's too little damage. It comes down to that. It's too little damage. Finds the other floatstone though. Jeez. Oh, well, he didn't find it, I guess. He mallowed for it. And he's playing the Lele. Has double mallow. And has the knockout. And now there's only 3 item cards. So this is where we immediately lose, pretty much. This is where we immediately lose because our damage output is pretty much 0. Our damage output is actually pretty close to 0. And yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and concede. Zork, Miss Magus. That's gonna be a loss. That ends our very nice win streak that we had. But let's play one last time. Let's do one last game and we'll see what happens. Oh gosh. And then I have 6 hours of coaching after this. It's gonna be a cool day. Vinicius, we're up against Vinicius. With, I believe, Zoropod does it. So this might actually be a very quick game as well. I believe I saw Dark, Grass, and Psychic. So it's gonna be a really, really rough match. Unless he goes crazy about his item cards. Which I would assume he won't. En pocas palabras, ¿cómo te expresas sobre el regional de México el fin de semana? El peor regional al que asistí esta temporada. Así, tal cual. El peor regional al que asistí esta temporada. Okay, so we're gonna try and apply pressure with Dawn Wings on something. I mean, Lele for Bridget doesn't seem terrible here. We just get Ultra Wishes. We forget about Dawn Wings, and then it's all gonna be about Garb and Lele and this Dawn Wings. We're not gonna bench that Dawn Wings at all. No chance of us benching that guy at all, whatsoever. Okay, so we see an Ultra Ball. Presumably for another Lele, for a Bridget. Guzma Choice Band. I'm 100% sure this is Zoropod. Sí, lo bueno es que fue un Uber de 10 minutos. Si no, se hubiera hecho muchos corajes. Okay, so there's a Bridget. I mean, already 2 item cards, which is nice. Double Zoro and a Wimpod, which is fine. At least Dawn Wings can survive the hit from Colisopod. And simply passes. Good. Good. So, let's hope. We're definitely gonna set up Garbotoxin here. El evento fue en la Ciudad de México. I'm Rob Rodriguez. El evento fue en la Ciudad de México. I'm just saying, they're asking me about my opinion of the regional, and I was saying how it was the worst regional I went to the whole season. The absolute worst. Fue en Expo Reforma. Fue en Expo Reforma, en la delegación Cuauhtémoc, creo. Okay, so I decided to attach the choice band in order to shut off abilities, right? We need to slow down this Zorak deck. And there's a pass, so no trading, which is great. Yeah. I don't really want to end. I also don't want to Sycamore away this hand. But I actually might have to. The thing is, I already discarded one Kuzma. And my thing is, I need to attach energies to this Lele. Need to attach energies. Sheffield. Do you want the Garbodor comment as well? No, that one not. Jedi, thank you. JP Jones. I was not at Sheffield, so I cannot comment on Sheffield. I can only comment on the tournaments I went to. Okay, so 30 damage per turn is how we're going to win this game. Manchas, es que me cuesta a veces porque me agregaron muchas personas, entonces se me llena la bolsa rapidísimo. Okay, so we keep getting the other two Kuzmas. Do we want to pressure something? Like 30 damage is just not good enough at this point. I wish I had not attached that Fighting Fury belt. I think I just have to Gulfstream. Sheffield was pretty bad too. Okay, I had no idea. One of the Charlotte was the next in line. Yeah, Charlotte was the next not very good regional. But it was like Mexico City was nothing compared to that one. Like Mexico City regionals was actually ridiculously bad. Like laughably bad. Okay, I'm gonna go after the Lele at this point. I have the 2 shots. I need to deal more damage than 30 damage. I generally need to. I have 1 Kuzma left though, which is a big deal. And please don't top deck Acerola. Manchas, thank you so much for the extra cheers. Thank you so much. Those sucker emojis are pretty nice, aren't they? They're pretty nice. Okay, basically we're rushing against time until my opponent top decks a field lore or something. But that's a 3rd item card, which is good, because then eventually our trash avalanches will be decent. We don't have Super Rod, so our energy is actually going to be pretty important. And Dawnwings is now going to be completely useless. After this, he did have the Acerola, which is not surprising. And he's going to promote Zork. He did have the Acerola. Let's Elixir, does hit. Will hitting 130 be relevant? Probably no. And then, I don't want to discard the Kuzma. It's my last Kuzma. Yeah. Mañana pasamos a octavos, esperemos. Está muy loco que no hayamos pasado todavía, ¿no crees? Está muy loco que hayamos ganado los 2 juegos y todavía no pasemos. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Manchas. Thank you so much. Have my ad bits. Thank you so much, Double Cup Faded. I thought that was Manchas. Thank you so much, Double Cup Faded. That's very kind of you. That is very, very kind of you. Is the Discord invite you sent on stream expire or no? I don't think it expires. No, I actually don't think it expires. Okay, so I'm gonna field blower his Floatstone to make sure that he doesn't have a Kuzma play after this. If he hits, I mean, there's nothing I can do, right? Maybe I should just be. Just losing 2 more Floatstones is also not ideal. I think it's just energy drive here. It is a 2-shot. If he doesn't have a DC, it is a 2-shot. He needs DC or Choice Band. DC or Choice Band. I'm doing well, Telly. Thank you. How about yourself? How are you liking the Dawnwings Garb? It's a decent deck. Not the biggest fan. And just thank you so much for the extra bits. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Dawnwings Garb, or Dawn Garb, Don Garbodor as I call it. It's okay. I don't like how bad you fold to Zork. Like, we're putting up a fight because we got the turn 2 Garbodor in, but... Okay, first impression. Cool. Okay. So we get a knockout. I don't want to end. I don't want to do anything. I mean, I'll just take the knockout. My opponent feeling pretty disappointed about this as well. Imagine if we had a Zerola. Or if I had another Tapu Lele and I would just Tapu Cure this guy. That would be pretty good. Don Garbodor. Indeed. Wimbud. Does he have... No, he doesn't. Cool. Wimbud does survive the hit. Do we commit? I think we do. Nothing else requires energy, honestly, at this point. 140 minus 20 is 120. The energy will go to Dawnwings. Like, this Dawnwings can actually now finish out this arc, which is not terrible. And I'm gonna Flowstone there. And I'm gonna Cynthia. Finally a Cynthia, so we can keep the Guzma alive. Definitely not gonna use Dawnwings. I do wanna get this guy. Okay, so now things are looking pretty good, honestly. Things are actually looking up. Terrible coaching, Discord. No, thank you, Jedi. Those are more than enough. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you so much for your help. I just added you as a mod. Okay, so there's the DC finally for my opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 item cards. Right, only 4 item cards. What's my play here? Now I wish I had the Guzma to knock this guy out. I need my other Lele. So I don't think I want to commit on energy. That choice band should not be there. Choice band should generally not be there. Okay, I'm gonna Cynthia. And I don't get energy this time. Oh my gosh, I actually won't be able to attack this turn. No. This was worst case scenario. This was actually worst case scenario. Not getting an energy right there. It's huge. 3 energy left as well. I mean, I can attack, I guess, but not getting an energy here is really big because our Garb just gets knocked out. We have to do some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I mean, we were close. I could have acid straight, but that's not good enough, I don't think. And USB, I don't know why you're saying congrats, but thank you. Oh, you mean for Jedi? Yeah, I mean, he's doing a lot of work and he's always here, so it makes sense. It makes sense to reward that with a mod. Double trade Semu, that's completely understandable. I don't see how. I don't see how we make the comeback. It's incredible that so many Tetras and it's still like a comeback turn. Okay. It's just, yeah, we get a knockout on this Zork. And then what? How do we deal with this Zork? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 item cards. 6 item cards. So maybe that's how. Maybe that's how. Okay. Maybe we have a chance. Maybe. Very big maybe. Not with the Dawnwings though. Okay. So we're barely gonna get a knockout here. Barely, barely, barely. And then this Zork is a threat. However, my opponent has committed quite a few item cards so far. So if he doesn't have another Zork, maybe we could knock this guy out. If we had a Psychic, but we don't. So never mind. Should have scooped when he pre-dreaded Zoruas. Generally, probably. Probably. Ooh, promotes Latios. Interesting. Does he really have double puzzle? Please don't have double puzzle. That's not very nice. Please don't have double puzzle. Please do not have double puzzle. Oh, he does have double puzzle. Why? Why would you attack with Latios though? I mean, I assume he's gonna Guzma, right? I assume he's going to Guzma here? Yeah. Oh, he has the float. Never mind. Never you mind. And. Oh my gosh, he had the perfect hand. He had the absolute perfect hand. Okay, Rescue Stretcher for Lele. Rescue Stretcher for Lele for Sycamore actually gives us a chance, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 item cards. He only takes 1 prize card here. That's a big deal. We would need this Rescue Stretcher to get back at Trash Avalanche. Right, she's beating. Okay. So, do we have elixirs left? We do have 1 elixir left. I think that's the only way we can maybe make a comeback here. Oh my gosh, that's... Okay, that actually gives us a chance. This guy, and this guy, I guess. That actually gives us a chance. This Sycamore top deck gives us a chance. Okay, so we'll attach here. Okay, let me see if I hit this elixir. No, I needed the elixir. I 100% needed the elixir. So we'll stop abilities. I'll bench this guy. And I'll Trash Avalanche. Oh, so close. I need the other Trash Avalanche. And I need him to not have DC to attack with this guy. Everything else goes down to Trash Avalanche. Can I actually do this? Can I actually do this? It's gonna be crazy if I can. Can I do this? As long as he doesn't end us again. That hand my opponent had was crazy. But he shouldn't be able to. There's 3 ends. Every Zoropod plays 3 ends. This is puzzles. He can't get them back either. Tristesseract, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. That's very kind of you. We might have a chance. We actually might have a chance. I think my opponent's best play is to Guzma and try to deck me out. I don't think you can, Jedi. No. I don't believe you can. Oh my gosh, he just passes. He doesn't even attack. Did he leave? No. Why? Why? Or did he just retreat? Did he simply retreat? What happened? What happened there? Okay, he's still here. I have no idea what happened. He didn't have a basic, I guess. 3 Wimputs, 2 Muse, 1 Lele, 1 Zerua. So he needed an extra Lele to take a knockout. That didn't happen. There's a field blower, that's fine. That is actually okay. I think I have a Floatstone left. Yeah, I do. He can't knock out Lele. Right? He cannot knock out Lele. Unless he has... Yeah, there's a Guzma. He cannot knock out Lele unless he has Counter Catcher plus Kukui. And Realski, hello, thanks so much for being here. And welcome. Thank you so much, Jedi. Thank you so much. Very nice. Very nice carps right there. So, Tristesseract. Oh, Tristesseract. Thank you so much. And before promo Lurantis Golisabad. I mean, there's the extra basic he needed. We actually win this. We actually win this. It's crazy. We actually just won against Zork. We actually just won against Zork. How's Patreon coming on, Pablo? Very nice. A lot of people have been supporting there. So very, very nice. 1st of July is when the new month starts. Acerola doesn't change anything. Acerola generally doesn't change anything. That's it. We won. We won. 60 damage. Oh my gosh, he has counter catcher. What? No. Oh my god. That almost gave me a heart attack. He had already used Acerola. He couldn't have. 8 energy. My last 2 prizes cannot be floatstones, correct? My last 2 prizes cannot be floatstones. Yeah, my last 2 prizes literally cannot be floatstones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is actually my list, I think. This is the list that I used to win, to get top 16 at Mexico City Regionals. That was an insane game. That was an insane game. I can't believe we pulled this off. I can't believe we pulled this off, guys. That was insane. Okay, we take those. That's an outlier though. Like, this deck is good, but it's not that good. Like, you won't beat Zoar consistently, yeah, but Garbotoxin is always a big deal. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to deal with. That was insane though. That was one of the best games, I'd say, from the channel. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I have to run now because I have coaching in 5 minutes. So I have to go now, but thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. There are more people who are streaming Pokemon TCG, so let's redirect you guys to someone else. There are more people who are streaming. Let me redirect you guys to someone else. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I will not be seeing you guys tomorrow because it's a Mexico game, but I will be seeing you guys on Thursday. Okay, so thank you so much, and until next time, bye bye.